Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan. I'm a second-year Masters of Divinity student at the School of Divinity.
Hello everyone, my name is Trevor and I'm a first-year PhD student at the School of Divinity.
And we are so excited to give you this tour of the university library. So how about we go on in to the lobby? Thank you, Trevor. So as you enter the library building, you're going to be greeted with our grand double staircase featuring the motto of the university, Christian Leadership to Change the World. Our library lobby offers several points of interest, such as our display cabinets, our Torah scroll right outside the front doors of the proper, as well as if you go up to the second floor, you'll see our library auditorium to your left, or our library chapel and special collections reading room to your right. How about we head in to the proper after you, Trevor?
Behind me are the doors to the library proper. To enter these doors, you can use the app, which is on your mobile device, or your Regent University issued tap card to enter the library. If you have difficulty with any of these methods, you can ring the doorbell and we'll be more than happy to let you in. As you enter the library, you'll notice the resource desk. Here's where all of our basic services are offered and where you can speak to one of our wonderful CAs. Hey, Carrie.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Regent University Library. This is the resource desk. This is where you're going to come to check out books, or if you want to check in books. This is also where you're going to come if you have any books on hold or have a book through an interlibrary loan. Our library is incredibly unique because we have a couple different items you can check out that some libraries don't have. You can check out blankets with us, you can check out headphones, noise canceling headphones, you can even get earbuds up here, and you can also just come up here to ask any of our CAs to help you look for a book, help you find a call number for a book, and also schedule an appointment with our librarian. If you're wanting to contact us, you can email us at resourcedesk.regent.edu. And our phone number is 757-352-4150.
Thank you, Carrie. And if you ever have difficulty navigating this place, you can always ask one of our wonderful CAs and they'll be more than happy to assist you. Or you can refer to the map we have at the front of the library proper.
Thank you, Trevor. So as you come into the library proper, you'll see that we have computers available for student and public use. If you're a member of the public and not a Regent student, faculty, or alumni, please see our front desk to get an access code to use our computers. Now, as we come through, you'll notice a bunch of themed displays that rotate either seasonally or during the academic year. You will also notice along the walls and throughout the first floor our special collection called the Pentecostal Collection. You'll see them because they're labeled Pentecostal, as well as located in our wooden cabinets. As we continue to make our way down the first floor, you'll see more rotating displays. Here we have our just added books. This is cultivated by our librarians, featuring books that have just been added to the Regent University Library. Now, as we make our way down to the library gallery, you're going to see our librarian displays, as well as artwork featured either seasonally or part of the academic year. Okay, Trevor, what is your favorite place in the university library to study?
My favorite place to study is the study rooms on the second floor.
Personally, my favorite is this area called the back tables area of the first floor, though we will show you the study rooms in a minute. So this is the back tables area of the library. Here you can enjoy hanging out with your friends, checking out books, studying. We have whiteboards available for you to use, as well as your professors might schedule class time for you to spend here. As well as if you're a student athlete, you might have some required study time where you'll be spending it here with your teammates. So here in the back tables area is where our library collection actually begins. Trevor, what do we have?
Following me, we have the DVD, CD collection, and foreign language materials that are check-outable for students. However, behind me, we have the reference collection, which is not check-outable to students. The reference collection is compiled of lexicons, dictionaries, Bibles, encyclopedias, and other reference materials that students cannot check out of the library. However, you can come in the library physically to work through these materials to do your schoolwork and your research. If you are an online student, you can request these materials to be digitized and emailed to you, and they'll scan a section of it and email it to you. Then following me, we have the Juvenile Collection at the end of this stack. This is the Juvenile Collection, where students can come and check out materials that are typically for a younger audience. And this actually gets us to one of my favorite sections of the library. If you ever have a question for librarians for research assistance, you can come to our research help room, where a librarian can come access this computer. You'll sit on the other end and they'll walk you through how to best research your topic. And then Jonathan, would you like to show them the faculty collection?
Of course. Come with me, guys. This is one of my favorite displays in all the library. If you just come past our juvenile literature, you'll see right here behind me our faculty author display. This is a display featuring books, chapters, articles, and AV media that have been published recently by our faculty here at Regent University. Right behind our faculty author display, you'll find our book sale area. Here, the library sells books for rather cheap, $2 for hardcovers, $1 for softcovers. Now, the most important part of the library is our general collection, and it begins right here. If you look at the side of each of our stacks, you'll notice two signs. First, the subject locator sign. If you're navigating the general collection, this is a major help. With this sign, you'll be able to tell what is represented in each aisle based on its topic. Above it, you'll see the stack cards. Stack cards give you vital information for knowing where you are in the library general collection. It tells you exactly which stack you're in, which section you're in, and most importantly, what Library of Congress call numbers are represented in each stack. Now, if you follow me, this is our first section of the general collection. In this section is anything based on philosophy, psychology, religion, Christianity, and Old Testament. If you're looking for the continuation of our Old Testament section, you can follow Trevor and I upstairs. So here is the staircase up to the second floor. Come on up. An important thing to notice on our landing between the first and second floor is this sign right here. This sign will let you know how the collection is split up between the two sides of the library. To the left, behind me, we have the continuation of the collection, picking up where downstairs left off. So we'll have Old Testament, New Testament, theology, church history, and general history. To the right side, behind you, is the rest of the collection. Things such as science, social science, literature, education, math, and our Oversized Collection. Trevor, how about you show us this side?
Absolutely. Follow me. Once you go up these stairs, you'll notice the section where the Old Testament ends and the New Testament section begins. Here on my left-hand side is that collection of the New Testament. And then as you continue walking, you'll get in a section where Jonathan and I and our fellow divinity students spend a lot of our time examining commentaries here and other religious materials. Following me, I'll show you one of my favorite spots available for doctoral students. Here's the extensive study suite. This space is available for doctoral students only or faculty working on extensive research. Then when you enter this area, you'll see the group study space, the kitchenette that is available for individuals utilizing this space, and the group study area. Now, there are also offices in here that are shared spaces for students to reserve to be able to study in. And Jonathan, why don't you show us the rest of the collection?
Yeah, come follow me. So, as Trevor said, this is where our collection picks up, where we were just at. But let me explain to you kind of how the collection upstairs moves so you don't get lost. So the collection picks up where we were, comes down here, so all of this is church history, and picks up on this shelf right behind me. Now down here, you'll notice a lot of unreserved tables, study rooms, and shared reading spaces just down here. So the collection just follows down here, goes down to the wall, and carries on past by where we were. So let's cut through over here. And just a note, the second floor is a quiet study area, so please be mindful of your fellow students, who many of them are working on very important research projects. So as I mentioned, the collection continues to my right and turns right where we were before by the New Testament section. So the collection begins on this shelf and ends right here. Now, Trevor, you're going to show us some of the cool spaces that you can reserve up here on the second floor.
I'm happy to show you. So up here, you'll see our room 213, which is our large study room that students can come and check out and be able to work on group study projects. As you walk through here, on my left-hand side, you'll see a small group study room that is check-outable at the front desk, at the resource desk, which is 210. Then you'll see our 211 rooms, which are check-outable to individual students. When you check out these spaces at the resource desk, you'll typically be given a key where you'll have access to that room. Then following me over here, we have the upstairs computers that are also available for students to utilize. And you'll notice these study carrels here that students can check out on a semester by semester basis. When you reserve these study carrels, you are able to put your own materials on there and your books. And Jonathan, why don't you show us the rest of the collection?
Very cool. Yeah, so this is the rest of our general collection here on the second floor. You'll notice kind of the same setup as we had on the other side. The collection begins on this shelf. If you'll follow me past some of the other reservable study rooms, it continues right down. So this side, right side of the collection, begins here at this shelf, runs all the way down the wall, picks up on the other column, runs all the way down here, and ends over here. So you'll notice, again back here, lots of study spaces to reserve, as well as more of those study carrels, a fan favorite here at the library. Now we come to the end of the general collection with science, medicine, and our oversized collection, which features large books, music, and art books. For any further information or assistance, please feel free to contact our resource desk at 757-352-4150 or email us at resourcedesk@regent.edu. Or else you can see our library website, which you can find at www.regent.edu/regent-library.
And thank you so much for joining us on this library tour. We hope to see you in the library.